makatiro sila dito, they can get 4 points, which is actually very close dun sa ibang teams natin that have 4 or 5 points. So they are definitely not out the woods. Ika nga, i-100 mo lang itong midterm mo. Sige, pwede ka pang makadali ng ilang puntos coming into the finals. Pero malayo lakbayin ng ating mga kaibigan. And going into deep star, MVP count ni Raflesia dito is 0, pero hindi. Nakadalawang MVP na si Kuya Raflesia, and both on a Diggy. Feeling ko dahil dun sa KDA niya, kaya nasira yata yung stats natin, yung stat board natin. Kasi feeling ko nga dapat super baba ng KDA niya, pero it's still 1.64, even higher than Kripsu, which is very interesting. Kasi 0.21 and 0.17 twice. Some people would say negative ba yan, pero hindi. Averaging 0 point something dapat yan. So, tingin ko sinira talaga ni Raflesia ang sistema natin dito sa MPL, both literally and figuratively. So, interestingly enough, Kripsu is going to be in for a very interesting wild ride against Raflesia, one of the most flexible players dito sa MPL. Nagbabaga ang mga apoy, mga kaibigan. At it's gonna be Mr. Mori versus Ginoong Valdez. Sino kaya ang magwawagi dito sa labanan na ito? Sino mas pataas ang stonks? At makita natin yun mamaya. So, thoughts about this game? I feel like Bluefire is definitely going to be on an uphill battle. I mean, ang hirap i-sugarcoat sa totoo lang. Kasi stats speak for themselves eh. 1 game win out of 11 or 12 games played. 11 games played actually, nakita natin kanina. It's very difficult to push for Bluefire. Pero again, hindi pa tapos ang labanan. Dito ay sa MPL, pantay-pantay ang tingin. Lahat tayo ay teams. Lahat tayo ay may chance na manalo. And that is why we play every week. Every week is a chance to start again. And will that be the thing for Bluefire? Or will Mpl-Ph just go back to Monster Super Saiyan mode at magkakalat ng pulang apoy sa battlefield? Tignan natin yon as we go into the game. Back to you, casters.
Thank you so much, Rockhart, for really giving the proper effort on breaking that one. Was really surprised, guys. I mean, minsan pagdating sa mga broadcast, it's kind of better to crack jokes, no? Really like look the other way around than emphasize what is obvious here, and that is too much. I would dare say you have a KDA lower than someone who is intentionally feeding as part of their strategy. That is
Kripsu and Raflesia.
Raflesia, I was surprised on that actually. Akala ko masahol na si Raflesia, di ba? And then
well, we know Raflesia kapag naglaro naman siya ng mga serious heroes, not tactical feeding, it's performing well. Sa mga pinaka-calculated rin na mga tanks, I like nga lang na, are we seeing this differently? Oh! As you are seeing in your screen, si Fuzaked, the Kingmaker, we call him, finally shows himself na naka-jersey ngayon at maglalaro para sa side ng Bluefire. Laban sa team na kinalaban na I guess he's part of before that Mpl-Ph, pero is the Kingmaker gonna make a difference? And for me personally, yes, napakalaking importansya.
I think so din, I think yung idea lang na nakita ko si Fuzakin dyan already gave me already is able to move my perspective din kahit paano ngayon sa laban na to, para sa laban na to.
Exactly. So ano ba ang difference sa mga gawa ni Kingmaker? Una, syempre ay ang tinatawag nating pagiging veteran sa team. I think isa sa mga pinaka-bagay na kulang sa side ng Bluefire at kailangan nilang i-improve talaga is yung pagkakaroon ng isang single mind or hive mind. Sabi nga natin na parang may taga-control, meron kang point guard, may captain, kung ano man yung tawag doon, basta kailangan meron kayong direksyon. Dahil for the longest time, kaya natatalo ang Bluefire is they're all over the place. Kung ano-ano yung mga gusto nilang gawin, each player, and nasasayang kasi yung quality sana ng mga players mo kung hindi mo rin sila nadadirect. Pangalawa is yung fact na medyo baka may info pa rin itong si Fuzakin against his former teammates, Mpl-Ph. Pwede rin niya magamit yan. Anything extra for Bluefire and be used, hopefully, para mapapawi nila at least yung record nila.
Another running insight would be on the camera. Nakita nyo si Kel-VJ. Kel-VJ will now be playing para sa side dito ng Mpl-Ph because last week, matatandaan nyo that it was Obrejo who did perform
Yes.
and really emphasize the value. And I think yun yung maganda talagang, kung sinabi ni Rockhart, equal ang paningin natin dito sa MPL. I think yung sinabi ni Coach Arcadia last week, it matters a lot.
Yes.
Dapat equal ang paningin nyo sa mga players, lalo na yung 6-man. Renzo is just as good as the starting lineup of Aura. Lalo pa na sa unang Aura
Yeah.
Unang version ng Aura
Hindi
diba?
mag-champion na rin yan.
Nag-champion na nga Oo.
The veterans din sa ating eksena. At kasama niya, ayan, si Fuza Ken na naglalaro ngayon para sa Blue Fire. Tingnan natin kung ano yung magiging ambag niya dito. I think yung for the longest time, Secret and Cripsu, parang back-to-back sila yung parang sabihin natin mga leaders dito sa ating team. But hindi enough na meron kang leader. Kailangan meron ka talagang there's a yun, walang ibang term, kundi shot caller. Calls the shots. Kapag ganito yung nangyari, anong gagawin natin? Saan tayo? Be it the better decision, be it the worst decision, whatever it is, at least decision siya. Na meron kayong susundan palagi as a team and you will commit.
Not all over the place, not be all over the place. Here's one strength, guys. You know, kung talagang if we want to push, because the stats, guys, are too one-sided really to account for it.
Yes.
Even the KDA here of Mpl-Ph na sinira na nga ni Raflesia.
Yes.
Parang hindi pa makip-upan ng dito ng Blue Fire.
That's right.
That is on the mindset. Pwede mong ma-unlock yung idea of nothing to lose and everything to win along the way. And it has an effect.
Yes.
It has an effect. It has an impact. And tama pa rin yung sinabi, guys, ni Rockhart. Hirap nito. Talim sabihin. 2-0 ng Blue Fire. Ang Aura, that's 3 points. That pushes them to 4 points. And yes, medyo magiging malapit sila dun sa kabuntot nilang team. Ang laking acceleration po talaga ng 3 points na yon, and it is a very, very big hope that can be reinstated para sa inyong mga team.
Now, we're talking about recovery from slumps. Last week dun sa English coverage, we talked about this ni Shinbo, paano nga ba makarecover ang isang team sa isang slump? Pag natin losing streak. Una is to find small victories. At yung pinakaunang sagot natin. So, unfortunately para sa Blue Fire, hindi ito yung small victory na this is gonna be massive if they do win 2-0 against Mpl-Ph. Pero hindi pwede pa nila ibang target dito. Makaisa. I guess yun yung minimum nila dito. Makaisa sa Blue Fire that will, ang Blue Fire sa Aura. Makaisa lang ang Blue Fire sa Aura. Kailangan pwede nilang i-treat yun bilang isang pagkapanalo overall at siguro momentum boost heading in
Na pwede pala no?
Pwede naman pala.
Like
I said, kailangan lang nilang maalala kung paano manalo. And that might be their road to recovery.
Actually, that's a very nice statement there. Well, para sa mga manunood po natin, no, especially on these trying times right now that we have it. Kailangan lang nating maalala. Kailangan lang nating maalala yung mga panalo natin dati. Ang ganda-gandang ang gandang take away mo na dito sa pinapanood, guys. Yan, sa mga nasa tahanan nyo, nakikinig po kayo ngayon, to anyone who is struggling right now, alalahanin mo lang kung kaya ano ang pakiramdam ng pagiging panalo. And do not resent if you are not winning right now. If you are not winning right now. Because those are the few things that will help you in getting back to your groove, no? Or even on the idea of really moving on.
Yeah.
Laban lang, di ba?
Laban lang. Lagi natin sinasabi. Pero for Blue Fire, that's the only way talaga. Literally. Sabi nga nila, pag nasa bottom ka it's not the way to go up.
May kakasabihan pa nga di ba? Ang leksyon daw, napupulot.
Okay.
Di ba? At mapupulot mo lang yon. Hindi mo naman mapupulot sa taas
Tama naman.
Mapupulot mo yon sa baba pag nasa sahig ka na. So, it's okay to actually, maybe reach rock bottom din.
Sometimes.
For that part. And to give you an idea, guys, even if nasa 4th week na po tayo, hindi pa sure tanggal Blue Fire. If we are accounting for the possible points na pwedeng makuha, again, ang kailangan lang ng Blue Fire, maalis sa bottom.
Yes.
Momentum is still very possible on this, guys. For the fans of Blue Fire, let's lift them up.
Tingnan natin, and hopefully, you get to see something different. Blue Fire, nagsimula na ngayon ng ban with the Kufra. Yuzong naman para sa Mpl-Ph. And, syempre, ang mga titignan ngayon para sa Blue Fire, Hilda, kailangan i-ban. Or, kapag nag-ban ng Mpl-Ph ng Hilda, hindi ever that mawala sa isip ng Blue Fire na may possibility mag-digi.
Digi, yeah.
So, kailangan
Although hindi ang running trend dito sa Aura is whenever they shoot the Digi, they turn it on the last 2 picks.
Yes,
No, either
that's right.
the 4th or 5th one. So, may chance pa yung Blue Fire to make sure that Aura PH is at bay in choosing that Digi. Pero tingnan mo ngayon, yung ginagawa talaga ng Aura dito, mukhang inalis na yata rin nila sa equation ng Digi. Walang kaplano-plano actually iban yung Digi. May isa pang strategy. Ibigay mo muna yung lakas ng kabilang team. No? For example, you got Kripzu. Even though Kripzu, yes, has an abysmal KDA, no? Pag kinumpara mo, kayang makipagsabayan sa kababaan ng KDA ni Raflisha. Kasi parang contest na rin yun, eh.
Oo.
He has a really strong command on Hilda.
That's right.
That's
Pwede, pwede nating makita yung Hilda for sure na priority para sa Blue Fire. I wonder what Fuz... Okay, so, ito pala pre, wala na si Kripzu. Fuzaken is now playing. We know that Fuzaken can play a lot of different heroes. Farsa ban.
I think ang nawala yata is...
Ay, sorry. Nandiyan pala si Kripzu.
Kripzu, Secret, Fuzaken, Juliums.
Oo,
Unseen.
si Unseen.
Si Unseen.
Interesting. At least this time, dalawa yung iyong
Naging Unseen
buhay.
nga.
Unseen. Okay, so sorry, nandun pala si Kripzu.
Yeah, yes.
Kasi na-unseen ko si Unseen.
Oo nga. So, let's see her. Aura.
Manning Hilda this time.
Should
So this means na isa kay Kripzu at kay Fuzaken ay magbe-major support. For the longest time since nagpunta ako sa MPL, alam ko na Fuzaken katabi niyan, tank.
Yeah.
So Tams na unang pick dito. I think Blue Fire now ang available sa atin ay Khalid. Pwede na kunin yan. Pero hindi ako magulat kung biglang nag-show ang Blue Fire. Kasi hindi 100% sure that Mpl-Ph, pag nakita nila, kukunin nila yan. So, what are the first pick priorities here for Blue Fire? Again, Khalid, nandyan. Also looking at the Cho, Kufra ay naban na rin ang Blue Fire. So, Hilda is also priority for them.
Should be Hilda. I mean, if we're considering on Kripzu, and feeling ko lang, and I mean, we know, yes, tol, Fuzaken on tank. Pero, position 4, very influencing eh. Playmaker kasing position yun eh, yung utility support. Pero yeah, it's still a big mystery guys. It's very hard to call anong gagawin ni Fuzaken. Ang tagal wala ni Fuzaken ngayon. So, still gonna be holding on to that, shying away muna dun sa Hilda. And I think we got the Raflisha hero revealed earlier. Walang flex to. Kiluwas as well probably on that show.
Yes, and did mention kanina, Hilda Cho talaga yung kukunin ng Mpl-Ph. Absolutely get it. Blue Fire naman, kanilang sagot. This is the time kung saan nila i-reveal, I'd say yung tank.
You can actually pick
Or maybe
core
not
din,
yet.
Pwede nga rin sila mag-pick na ng core dito kung gusto
Pwede
nila.
sila, go Lancelot na or Yisun Chin.
Yeah.
Actually, yung Yisun Chin, pwede nila tanggalin sa Mpl-Ph yan.
Against JP, still very rewarding.
Oo. So, do we like Chu sa isang hero na mas explosive compared sa Yisun Chin? And Lancelot is one of those heroes na naban naman yung Kufra, so they're okay. Pero syempre nakakatakot pa rin makakita ng isang Hilda. Kailangan yung hero mo on side of Blue Fire hindi na pressure agad. So they will go back-to-back mages ngayon. Valir.
Ang
As
gala.
well
May
as Alice.
pagkamahagala.
Oo. Which means Mpl-Ph can definitely take the ngayon.
Pero that was a good denial pick, actually. Valir goes really nice and well with
Hilda. Yeah. Baka mag-Yisun Chin na talaga dito ang Mpl-Ph. Wala masyadong catch ang Blue Fire. Or maybe something like Ling na alam natin na ginagawa nila. Gamit pala nila. And honestly, Mpl-Ph, ang dami nilang choices dito.
Ganda rin ng approach dito ng Blue Fire on choosing the Alice kasi ang awkward na pumili ng back siya. Although can still go onto the side lane. Pero we've seen that on other teams and so far mukhang ang Raflisha hero nga talaga dito ay ang Hilda.
Yeah. Taking their time, Mpl-Ph going for Chang'o. Okay.
Wow!
Keeping it open pa rin para sa Mpl-Ph. Wala masyadong nire-reveal kasi again, flex pa rin to, man.
Flex pa rin.
Pwede pa rin siyang side lane.
Tsaka din utility support.
Yeah. And Kel-VJ is known to be a player na pwede mong bigyan ng mga mages.
Na-aware na lang ako kasi I would choose the Kagura over the Rafflesia sana kung sa ganitong sitwasyon for Aura. Pero feeling ko maninigurado yung Aura ngayon sa running direction ng draft natin na sige, laruin natin hanggang sa core. Kasi hindi rin pinakita ng Blue Fire yung core nila. And Aura has proven themselves and feeling ko lang pinaano talaga si JP na palakihin yung pool niya. Ibalik yung tulad nila Claude.
That's right.
Harit can be played, no? Kasi ang laki na ng pool ngayon na considering for JP. I mean, given na yung Ling. Lancelot, di ba? Yung Lancelot, Roger, nilalaro ni JP. And now we've seen a monster Claude last week, di ba? May harit pa yan. Alam natin pwede laruin ni JP. 5. Hirap i-ban out.
So, ngayon yung backshot na ban dito ng Aura-PH, interestingly, tapos export naman para sa Blue Fire. Wonder what is the idea ng Aura-PH? Inuubusan nila ng side lane sa Blue Fire. So, instead of targeting yung core, yung carry mismo, sa Lolita is there as well. Inuubusan ng hero si Fuzakin. Are we gonna see a Grok because of this? Pero, all things considered, I think Akai...
wait. Yung Grok mahirapan sa Chango.
No, definitely Grok.
Mag-Grok.
Kasi, that's a signature Fuzakin hero.
Well,
pero hindi siya nagwo-work ngayon sa ating meta.
And manlalambot si Grok ang gusto ni Chango, mga slow heroes.
Exactly.
Kaya ang maganda sa Lolita, kahit slow hero yan, talagang mitigated ng grabe yung mitigated ng grabe yung kanyang meteor shower. Si Grok medyo hindi umaaray pa eh. Meteor shower ni Chango.
So, yung ban Ruby, okay. Claude is
good. That
good.
is a very good ban on the Ruby. Para sa akin lang kung may Alice nga, suotan mo ng ng Ruby sa side lane. Para yung wave clear ng Alice, tanggal din kaagad ni Ruby.
Okay, Aura-PH finally reveals their core. Ang kanilang carry, Lancelot, anong sagot ng Blue Fire? Hindi perfect ang Grok. And I honestly don't know kung ano yung gagamitin nito.
They need more wave clears on their core. They need they can go for the Harit, I would dare say. Kung sa akin. Bakit ko sinasabing kailangan ng wave clear ng Blue Fire? They need to get into the late game. Aura now, kitang-kita ko na yung direction ng draft nila, tol. That is early game. That is totally early game. If you cannot mitigate the lane pressure ng isang Alice, gank her, punish her, triangle formation maybe, no? And make sure that you kill her and punish her bago niya pa makuha yung mga bonus perks niya mula dun sa Blood Orbs.
And now we will see it revealed. I believe, Akai nga, matulad ng ating natansyanin na with the Ling. Kung sabayan bigkas, obviously, hindi ka papabor dito sa Akai laban sa isang Chango or Fish. Pero pag naipit nila dito si Lancelot, that's okay. Yung nakikita kong value dito from Akai is yung pag-secure at least nung purple dito ni Ling. Hindi dahil makakatulong siya sa pag-clear ng wave, pero pwede kasi siya mag-serve as threat always kapag nagkukuha na nga sila ng purple buff. Kasi looking at Hilda, laging masakit yan pag pag-take ng mga objectives, ng mga buffs, lakas pang haras. But with Akai, pwede siya mag-trade.
Balmond ba to?
Yep. For Aura-PH, Balmond seems good. Yun.
Yeah, we're gonna be going with the Balmond, ladies and gentlemen. Lumos. Favorite. Lagi yun. Or probably, negative ng Kiel. Alright.
Hero Wash Joe Hindi mo pa rin kumbaga, 5 minutes
Why
blade.
not? Diba?
Blade of Despair.
5 minutes Blade of Despair
5 minutes VOD yan Okay, so do we like the draft mula sa Blue Fire against Aura-PH? All things considered, hindi siya ganun kasama against sa Aura-PH. Nag-make sense siya. Pero may clear indicators tayo kung kailan lamang dito ang Aura-PH. So, pag nagkaroon ng sabayang bigkas, syempre, dito ka, papabor ka talaga sa side ng Aura-PH. Meron kang Meteor Shower, initiation mga kay Balmond na Thorn Throws ka, ang sakit talaga sa early game. Pero kapag nagkakaroon ng mga mini skirmishes, sabihin na natin nagkaroon ng 3v3 sa mid, laban sa purple buff, makikita mo na may chance dito ang Blue Fire.
And sa totoo lang, I can spot it out. Sa totoo lang, I would target Kel-VJ.
Okay.
I would try to mess up with the rotations of Kel-VJ. You know why? May isang factor, hindi lang damage, hindi lang durability, hindi lang setup. Mobility. Mobile lang comp ng Blue Fire dito. Okay. Ang ganda, they can translate between lanes quite definitely quicker than Aura-PH here. And maybe they can tag KLPJ, they can punish that one. And again, if this game stalls out, I hope Lims has the aptitude for it, no? Pero if this pans out, you can see the Alice getting into the league.
Yeah.
Dapat sana makarating sa late.
Yeah. I think maraming beses natin na ulit all throughout the week itong word na game of his life. Hindi na ako mag-sugarcoat dito at hindi na rin okay lang sa akin na mag-ulit-ulit. Chu Ling needs to play the game of his life at this time.
Against JP.
Against JP.
Kita niyo yan, si JP yan.
Against a championship league.
Oh, the God, isa sa mga God carries. Again, dalawa pa lang talaga yung God carries ng guys, ng MPL, and that is of JP and that is of
Yeah. Kung hindi,
Carlsy.
honestly, kung hindi gagalingan at hindi pupusuan ni Chu dito, madali siyang talunin. Sabihin na natin, isa lang ang hard and legitimate catch mula dito sa side ng Aura-PH, which is yung Way of the Dragon laban sa Ling. Mahirap pa rin yun na-execute. Nevertheless, meron siyang chance na gawin yan.
Yeah.
Right? So, if Chu, all of a sudden, nag-summon siya ng
Kiluwa siya, no?
ng kung ano man, ng whatever it is, ng dragon or final form ni Frieza or yung mga apoy ni Reka, men, ito na yun, dito mo na gamitin. Kung meron kang wish kay Shenron, sabihin mo dito, Shenron, yun lang, ito lang, bigyan mo lang tong series na to.
Shenron.
Men, kailangan na talaga. Sana dun sa nangyaring 5 days na break ng MPL o 4 days, nahanap niya yung Dragon Ball. So, yun yung kailangan talaga ni Chu ngayon.
Feeling ko na nanonood talaga si Augustus Mori. Gusto man 2-0 lang talaga.
Okay, kaso galit si Augustus Mori ngayon.
Tama, ito ang twist talaga. Ito yung twist lagi ni Ginoong Valdez. Si Ginoong Valdez, gusto niya may kulit yung laban. Like, daming ganap, gano'n. Diba? Ano ginagawa ni Ginoong Valdez? Real talk yan. Panoorin mo yung dating pa-tournament ni Ginoong Valdez. Ilang dekada mula ngayon. Si Eugene yun eh. Si Eugene yun eh. Yung nanalo sa pa-tournament niya, tol. Daming ginawa dun ni Ginoong Valdez para hype talaga yung crowd. Diba? Hanggang finals.
For the people kasi
For the people. Si Augustus Mori makasarili.
For myself.
Like, gumagawa ng sariling team niya doon sa tournament, doon sa Urabuto Satsujet. Oo. May yun eh. May team yun eh, yung Uruhakai, yung team nila Magensha, tsaka nila Gasakura, gano'n. And lagi, ang style talaga Augustus Mori, delete nyo na yan, gano'n, tanggal nyo na yan, para share win na eh.
Tapos na eh.
And right now, mukhang mamayagpag sa decision making ng ating mga sponsors. I see Augustus Mori. Panay pa 2-0. Pero, again guys, ito rin just to, kidding aside, you know how you can enjoy this. Actually, maganda to, no? I-advise ko sa susunod, no? How to enjoy MPL. When you expect a match to be so one-sided and totally predictable, then yeah, expect it. Because when something unexpected happens, mas
masaya pa na rin.
mas lasap mo talaga eh. Kasi out of our expectations talaga eh, di ba? Ganun eh. Minsan talaga gusto mo exciting eh, di ba?
3v3 plus we're talking about the flesh and now it's trouble burning flicker. Tapos si Chu nakaiwas sa ilang damage. Samantala, this is Palmon dapat kay Khalid and kind of favor Khalid in that matchup.
Kulit nga ni Rafflesia, hindi siya kumukuha ng shield dun sa may side brush. Actually, nagpapatama lang talaga siya directly dun sa Valier. But,
careful.
Patay ito si Rafflesia.
Yun na.
There we go. That is good. Sunod.
Okay.
Okay, alright.
Parang nanood na lang.
Nanood na lang. Tinitingnan lang eh. No? Yung paano talunin
Ganito kasi,
yung aura.
Kakaiba, all of a sudden, biglang naging parang secretly ba kayo ay nag-hope na manalo ang Blue Fire?
Siyempre!
Ask yourself that.
Oo. Yun ang tatanungan eh, di ba?
Tanong mo sarili mo ngayon, ikaw na nanonood, sino talaga gusto mo manalo dito?
Oo, di ba? Parang, alam mo yung katotohanan, pero gusto mo ng pagbabago. Parang ganun. Parang eleksyon.
Para simulan.
Ay, oo. Tama.
Gusto mo na makita yung tunay na reflection mo.
Who is that girl I see? Imdang ako, natuluyan si Cripso doon. It was a gang to be completed there. Aura takes formation. It was very quick. And ayun lang, again, if hindi mapagbantay yung Blue Fire dito, Aura can make proactive rotations despite Blue Fire's more mobile composition.
Have to be careful. Pero nevertheless, I think Blue Fire are okay with that. Kasi nakita nila nagulat sila nung 3-man movement mula sa Mpl-Ph. Pero sabi nila okay lang kasi ang napatay naman dito is yung ating support and not limbs. Nice dodge at even better dodge.
Yeah, and well, quite inconclusive pa rin naman dito para sa ating running game. I'm very curious though on the Chango pick talaga ng Aura dito. Parang ano siya, wild, no? Parang hindi siya kailangan kaagad. We know Grid can play so many supports naman, no? And yet prioritize on the Chango. That's like calling for the game to be dragged down, eh.
Ang feeling ko lang din doon ginawa ng Mpl-Ph, na nila mag-reveal na kahit ano yung Chango is a medyo flex pick pa. You can see yung weakness talaga ng Akai ngayon, ang dali na siyang mapatay. And you'll have to burn a lot para lang makakuha ng magandang contention. And this is a problem right para sa Blue Fire. Mukhang gusto nila secure purple buff pero namatayin sila ng tank.
Upcoming na kasi yung purple buff. And of course, ang kailangan mo lang mailagay si Grid dyan. Nag-miss yung ultimation ni Secret dito at kahit anong paikot-ikot pa, baka magkulang na nga. Reflection was able to walk away with his own flicker.
Nako po.
Yun na yun.
So, Chu decided na nung malapit na mamatay yung purple buff, sabi niya, mas okay yata na tumalo na lang ako kaysa mag-retrain. I think na in your, parang pag matagal ka nang nagliling, masasabi mo na pwede talaga eh. Parang alam mo yun eh, nakaya yun eh. Kaso this is an MPL match and you can see na yung pagtalo niya, yung animation na mismo yun was more than enough for Mpl-Ph para manakaw yung buff na yun.
Pero nakita ko na tol kung ano yung plano. Nasagot ka agad yung tanong ko sa Chango. Hilda kanina gumana with Valor, diba? Strong backline damage na utilize ng Hilda on the front line. Eh din ginagawa lang nila, dalayin si Grit para makuha yung buff dito. Naku, sabay mo to si Secret dito. Walang suste na mapapagpapatagal para sa kanya mula sa binabato dito ng Aura and the turtle is secured easily.
Oh man. Main problem ng isang Khalid, mga pare ko, kanina nakita natin Valer counters Khalid, pero last week we saw that execute or any execute mechanic ay pwedeng pangontra sa ating Khalid. Nice read coming out from Chu, pero even better kay Luash, may sticker pang kasama.
May sticker pang kasama after nag-flicker out. Yun na nga lang talagang kailangan gawin. Hindi na rin yung pinakomit para kay Chu dito. Ang problem kasi yung kakulangan sa energy. Kaya hindi talaga pwede mag-overcommit si Chu. Mababa yung confidence niya para makakuha ng talon dun sa may mismong taas. And push was completed by the members of Mpl-Ph in this game. Ito na yung na isusulat, mga kaibigan.
We'll see now, Fuzaken na nag-tag on din sa Hilda. By the way, Nims jumps top lane.
Oh my God, that is very
Ang
early.
sakit!
At di niya nirespeto yung pwedeng ibato ni Grid doon. Di na knock-out actually for Grid. At di na mas sharp pa yung angle ni Grid doon pababa. Baka nakagip pa nga si Lims. Last na nice face check. Pero kulang yung damage. Damage ni Secret. Let's see here. Kiluwas could be down. And of course, the Blade of Tempest should be enough to zone out Grid. Wala yata pambato si Grid. Hindi. May ultimate naman si Grid. Rather, it would be of JP pa rin. Ang init nito. Agad carry. Champion form. Nakuha pa rin. Talaga naman.
JP.
Technically, parang
JP
mag-isa
God.
ko rin si JP dun eh.
JP God!
JP God.
Lakas si JP.
Pigang-piga eh.
Katulad nung status ko sa page ko na lakas si JP.
Malawas talaga.
You can see the replay. We see that in action now. Ang ganda na simula para sa Blue
Ganda ng
Fire.
Blue Fire.
Pero kita-kita mo yung problema ni Chu without the purple buff. Talagang ang nipis. Payat ng ating wing. And you can see JP. Man! Threading the needle. As you can see, JP, napakagandang timing.
Naswag.
Iba talaga.
Tapos, ang ganda nung layer ni Grid.
Oo.
Alam mo yun, yung
Comms na yan eh.
comms talaga eh. Finalo upan niya yung steal ni JP ng ng
Meteor shower. Kumbaga, sabi dito ni JP, cover me.
Championship one.
Sabi ni Grid, ako bahala sa'yo, baloy tokoy.
Oo, ginawa niya ginawa lang ni... Parang alam mo yung pagsagera, yung cover me nga, na tatakbo ka dun sa kabilang barricade. So meron kang tropang raratman para sa'yo.
Saving private tayo.
Oo nga eh. Basic yan eh. Basic rule.
May machine gun at You can see that Mpl-Ph are really in top shape.
Hirap,
Iluwash na
Hirap.
na taga si Chu.
Yeah, ang hirap, ang hirap.
Careful.
Hirap na ng sitwasyon ni Chu dito. There's gonna be Kripzu, roughly shot to the
Ako.
side. Will he flicker in? Will he commit? Mapupush back lamang siya ni Kripzu ngayon. Makikita mo talaga, paring Wolf, na si Chu dito on the link is getting starved, no? Isipin mo may espada-espada siya, pero hindi niya ma-swing. Yun, grabe yung kakulangan para dito sa ating link. Para kang nanood ng Mulan na walang kantang biaman.
Oo, men.
Ganun ka-
Sakto.
Ganun ka bitin.
Kahit anong kanta, wala nga eh. Mas may power of... Ay, chi. Hindi na... Ay. Men, sinasabi ko sa inyo guys. Simulan. Lumakas yun kasi kumanta siya ng
Reflection. Tsaka walang hindi special girl simulan, mga tol.
Oo nga.
Simulan, mga buong links talagang sariling sikap.
Oo, walang
yun.
power yun.
Oo.
Ang may power si Wushu.
So lang yun. may power na nga. Ano pa? Awit. Dragon. Payat na dragon. Diba? Kaya ang ganda kaya napaka-respected nung animated version
Oo
ng
naman.
Mulan, mga tol And eto na, the base of blue are getting invaded. And kapag chinecheck nyo, pag itong mga moments na to, a moment of stillness, we're in your base getting pushed towards the inhibitor. Tingnan nyo yung inhibitor ng kalab, yung tore ng kabila Ayun, wala. Walang nabasag, walang...
Oh man, going back to the championship form, JP.
Yeah.
Ito rin mga talaga, na nagising talaga eh. The problem with, yung sinasabi mong poking the bear or awakening the dragon, exactly what happened sa Mpl-Ph. After nung kanilang pagkatalo sa Brem Esports, hindi ako nakakita ng kahit anong sign of weakness from Mpl-Ph.
Yeah.
Even to the point na hindi tayo nakakita ng konting kulit man lang mula kay Mpl-Ph. Parang after the game na.
After the game na, And talaga, call, parang wake-up call yun sa yung pagkatalo sa Brent. Kasi hindi siya talong close Talong, alam mo yun, nagmukha kayong mahina, di ba? Which is, aminado siguro yung Aura talaga, hindi naman kami ganun. Alright, medyo, sayaman ton. Mga tol, kanya-kanyang miss. Let's see here, Creed would be dropping in the major shower out to the members here of Blue Fire. Di pa rin mga pasok si Lims dito. And, Kripzu. Intertruncheon, pang ilang core item niya yun?
Sa first, I believe.
Sa first, on the 9-minute mark, so Intertruncheon.
In pure rage tayo dito on the Valier, usually nakapa mystery shop. Eyeing for a little bit of late game prowess ang Blue Fire dito. At eto, Lloyd gonna be taken by Mpl-Ph. Where is the contention? It seems like not even a chance.
Lang kalaban na. I mean, hindi na talaga pwedeng i-contest din to. Or will be following the recipe here. Talagang na lang sila kukuha ng paraan para makatulak. Ito na yan
Okay.
Yung meters mo, tapos na.
Sa
nangyari.
ito parang ito yung mga moments kasi na sinabi sa'yo ng prof mo na, di ba, na kailangan mo i-perfect. Tapos yung Blue Fire, yun yung sinabi sa kanila ng prof. Kaso, nung nakaupo na dun sa test, nakita mo na yung mga tanong.
Nakita mo na yung tanong no?
Tapos doon mo na nakita yung reflection mo na. Tapos sa test paper mo na yung reflection mo.
Pagbukas mo nung quiz, nung questionnaire, para ka nagbukas ng Dragon Scroll.
Saan ako nagkamali?
There is no secret
So
recipe.
secret.
It's just you. Hindi ka nag-aaral. Dali ka? There's gonna be the dive. Pero yun, may tore pa rin. Mayroong Lord pa rin. Tumutulak That was beautiful! That was a very big catch on to JP. And no answer. And quick coming in from Mpl-Ph. Nakaisa.
Man! Okay, so two clutch moments that happened in there. Una, yung Winter Trash and the Limbs dodging yung Tempest of Blades, tsaka yung ulti ni Balmond.
Good dodge by Limster. There's the wave clear. Pero ang abang talaga ni Kiluwas doon. Napakainit. Tapos diniretso rekta niya for the public because so parang yung pa rin. Pero that's good catch. That's the good catch by Pusa akin Pusa akin kasi naiintindihan niya Alam niya kung paano laruin talaga. Mga kaibigan, at iba ang lakas ng isang veterano. Tingnan natin. Nakakuha pa ng kill dito si Barik Cho. Goes for Cho. And that's it. It's a killing spree answered for by Creed.
Okay.
Kahit away, secret naman nalalapit.
Magic Worship.
Double ng bata Ayun, Magic Worship. It's around 307 on the magic damage to si Kel BJ.
Sorry, hindi pala Magic Worship. That was, I think, glowing one effect na rin yung apoy-apoy na yun.
Okay.
Pero si Kel BJ, medyo masing.
Mystery shot ka.
Medyo masing.
Siya rin naman, highlight din. Sarap din ang highlight si Kel BJ.
Raid check.
Ay!
Sakit! Diyan ka na talaga mapapasayo ng it really hurts.
Oo, pagbaba mo, kaya pembarya ka.
Tembarya.
Nalimusang yung pag paglabas mo sa restaurant or sa fast food, nalimusang nga kaagad.
Oh, man. May share lang ako sa yung story. Talaga, hindi ko makalimutan. Nasa recto. Ini-enjoy
Ako
ko yung...
mainit sa recto.
Ini-enjoy ko yung burger ko gabi, men. May nag-drive-by, nakabike. Ninakaw yung burger ko.
Nanakaw ka? Na-snatchan ka ng burger?
May nakabike eh. Para siya nakakavalry. Para may bumps eh. Ang lupit eh.
Leomord.
Leomord.
Grabe naman yung snatch sa'yo.
Grabe min nun.
Burger.
Burger. Ang
Nakakamiss tuloy.
lungkot. Ang lungkot, men.
Nakakamiss tuloy sa, U-belt.
Kumaga hindi member yun na ni drive-by.
Oo, parang recto nakakamiss din yan eh. Pag ikaw tunay kang street smarts, ang mga kalsadang kabisado mo, recto. Oo, legit yan. Okay, push dito, grid, doing it methodically, but of course, there's still enough wave clear mula sa taga-blue par dito para makapag-depensa dun sa minion wave na dumadating mula sa gitna, mula sa aura. Pero onto the side lanes, there are some, artilleries also getting wave cleared.
Yan. Hirap dito para kay Cho. Wala siyang buff at wala rin siyang way para makakuha ng buff at this
Mulan
point.
nga, tol, mulan na walang musical.
Oo.
Kulang sa songs.
Kulang sa songs, bro.
Kulang sa awit, bro.
Kulang sa awit. Na songs dito. Mpl-Ph 77. Again, nasa kanila talaga. Pwede nga nilang hintayin na yung Lord with
Yeah.
spawning in 10 seconds and
Para walang miracle play na mangyari. It's pretty normal for this part. We can pan it out. You can beat Blue Fire. On that, again, classic dun sa may Vient brush.
Oo.
Pero tingnan mo yung position dito nila, JP. Kinuha na muna nila yung purple buff. Not giving out anything, no?
Wala
Not giving
talaga.
out anything talaga.
Sinipa pa talaga si Buzakit para wala man lang kahit
Makalapit.
anong lapit dito.
Yeah. And that's it. That should be the Lord para nasa side dito ng Aura. JP is on the move and you don't expect Blue Fire, you don't expect Aura to do something weird like advance, diba? Let's do this cleanly. Just guard everything.
Yeah. So, nataga na rin kasi sila kanina nung God mode po sa akin. Pero kasi yung Aura yun yung mga problem sa Miracle Place. Pag hindi mo natapos yung game, katulad ng execution, ang hirap makakapangalawa.
Lahat umatras. Si Pusakin lang talaga yung parang kayang lobos. So, pagka, I know he is the Akayas, the tank, he is the immortality. May pagka, parang symbolism lang na,
Wala kasi items talaga. Wala na yun. 10k lead means na meron kang item ahead at Chango ay isang hero na utilize yung mga extra items. Apat na item, min. Support.
Indeed. If you compare pa the side lanes, halos pa full core item na rin. 10k, 8k kumpara doon sa side lanes dito ng Blue Fire.
May kasi 10% balik bayad si Grid eh.
Oo. Sulit pa naman yun. Yung pa naman yung preferable, yung may balik bayan.
Oo, men.
Pag naipon yun, di ba, panggastos mo pa rin yun eh. Pay Maya, the best way to pay.
Better way to pay.
Well, there's gonna be the dive. Do we get the Lord actually enhance? And they're repeating this strategy. Have Greed drop the Meteor Shower sa may Gedli. Kiluwas attempting for a side lane pick up. Alam mo, tingnan natin si Pusakin. Explosive play. Feeling ko, last round eh. Press. Pusakin sa Gedli. Kumuha na paraan. There's Pusakin. He went for Kel VJ. Okay. Gusto niya lang huliin si Rapisha
Sargo
dito.
na lang, Sargo.
Yeah. Oo, Sargo na lang. Limbs ay nahuli rin ni Kiluwas dito. Pusakin, still no, it's gonna be the Valiant going down. Kasama din yung Khalid natin. And then it's gonna be Kel VJ. He's gonna be twisting and turning. And I think that's it. Game number 1 goes to Aura PH.
And it looked really wonderful sana with that play, but imagine if he found that sooner. Kung mas maaga pang nahanap ng Blue Fire yung mga miracle plays na yun, it would be great. Kasi pwede natin sabihin na talagang yung early game decisions dito ng Aura ay hindi lang malupit, hindi lang brilliant, pero talagang parang nasa second nature na nila na maging standard way at alam na alam, kabisado kung paano nga ba mag-counter ng isang Ling. At not only that, take over the early game. Second nature para sa kanila yung paghahanap ng ways para makalamang because of the experience that they have and also yung talagang preparation nitong team na to. At kitang-kita in the end, sa nangyari, kahit pa merong miracle play mula kay Fuzaken, unfazed eh. Parang wala na nangyari.
Yeah, yes. And it's big performance there. I would expect though na I actually expected much worse pa dito sa performance. So parang okay naman. Isa akong advice though for Blue Fire, maybe choose a team fighting comp and do not choose a comp na may inherent weakness. For example, a link comp, deny the buff, profit. Ganun yung recipe sa link comp. Medyo methodical din and it's by the book. And a team like this, di ba? Oracle easily pull it off. But let's see, kung ano pang mas malalim na pagsusuri ang pwedeng maibigay dito ng ating resident analyst, ladies and gentlemen. Ang Tagalog ng analyst ay tagasuri.
Tagasuri.
Kaya pa tinawag natin sila.
Tagasuri.
Punong tagasuri, di
Punong
ba mga
tagasuri.
kaibigan? Ladies and gentlemen, that is Rockard.
Unang taga-suri, parang ano lang yun sa Korean novela lang yun Salamat, Shane Boob, Wolfman, Jean, and Butters. Ako pa si Rockhart, and let's try to break down that very decisive game. Mpl-Ph versus Blue Fire naman. Let's go into the item builds first, and you will notice Greed 404. Error 404. No counter can be found, mga kaibigan, with that aura fire. That is 404. Napakahirap. Walang sagot ang Blue Fire against this channel. Actually, if you run it over and over again, we'll watch that on the replay. You'll notice that this is the biggest deal about this lineup. Not KLVJ, not Raflesia. It is not even JP, because JP was just slow and steady here. It was Creed. There was no way that Blue Fire could answer with Secret and Fuzaken. Although may mga miracle plays nga naman nagagawa sila Fuzaken, Secret on that Khalid did not hit any significant na raging sandstorm. And even Limbs on the Alice that's supposed to be the one who is hunting down Greed, siya naman ang nadedekwat dito tulad ng burger ni Wolf. Napakalaking bagay nun, and I think kailangan natin din pag-usapan kung ano ba talaga ang win condition ng lineup na to. Get Chu really strong here in the post-match data, pero did that happen? He is 1-0-5, only 9.4k on his name. And compared to everyone on the side of Mpl-Ph, parang mas nakapag-farm pa yung Balmon nila kaysa dun sa Ling. And that is not something you want to see. Everyone was doing a lot of push damage. Kita nyo, yellow na yellow on the side of Mpl-Ph. Push is real. Lahat ng mga hero nila pwedeng pangtira sa torre. And that is a very big deal, considering na hindi din ganun kalaki yung kill count ng larong yun. Pamilyar, di ba? Parang yung kanina lang. And it just goes to show that this is the way that methodical teams, the more experienced teams, actually play. Turtle slain 2, and same with Lord. 10 towers destroyed. Very easy and chill for Mpl-Ph. So far, ang laban mga kaibigan, talagang nagmumukhang on the side of Mpl-Ph. Pero, we'll go ahead and the smart highlights para mas masolidify pa natin kung ano pa talaga ang nangyari sa laban na to. And you will definitely notice that the team fight looks good for the early game for Blue Fire, pero in the end, Raflesia was the one who was controlling everything. Raging Sandstorm, pinangtatakas na lang. And si Greed, walang problema. Laging may mga Raflesia and KLVJ sa harapan niya. There was no way that these guys could go in. Even Cripsu could not actually reach him from these distances. Even Chu, super hesitant to get into the match pagdating sa mga puntong yun. So, I think what we can do here later is going to be what we'll see next. Cancel yan. Okay. And even though in the end, they do get some advantages, and Fuzaken, todo effort talaga. Sobrang commend ako sa effort ni Fuzaken keeping this lineup together. Pero no cleanups. They could not get any good kills, and they keep going from target to target. JP stealing so many things around them alongside Greed. Hindi mo alam kung sino tatargetin mo sa lineup na ito. And on that last team fight, iniintay nila yung hero play ni Fuzaken. It did happen. They took out JP, and that was a good saving grace. Pero what happened? What did Aura do? Nagback pa sila? Hindi. They stood near the base. They kept pushing forward with the help of the Lord. And si Greed pa rin yung lumalaban hanggang dulo doon. No one could go near Greed, and that is a very good way to utilize a Chang'e. And of course, our smart MVP for that game, walang iba kundi si Greed. Error 404, counter could not be found for this guy here, Mr. Baloy, right there on your screens. And I would say na this is the way to play. This is the way to play. Chang'e, you get two conditions like DPS lang, DPS, and just don't die. Don't die. O, pinangsusulat ko yung highlighter, di ba? Kasi mas kita eh. Hindi ko alam for some reason. And that just basically won them the game. So, that's gonna be it for our, and of course, giveaway codes. Don't forget, dahil kayo ay nanood sa ating pagsusuri. Dahil kayo nanood sa ating pagsusuri, we will be giving you guys some giveaway codes. And I would say that this is something that you can learn from. If you're Blue Fire, wala na, hindi natin ma-perfect yung exam, guys. Eh, ano ba? Let's aim for 80, 75, no? 75 man lang. I think that's still a possibility. Aiming getting a 75 here would still be something. Pero, ika nga nila, binuksan mo yung exam mo, parang, umilaw eh, umilaw. May mga lights na hindi mo maintindihan kung saan galing. And that's what happens when you are absent for a majority of your term. Which is pretty sad that it happened that way. So, let's go ahead and check out the giveaway codes. I think meron pa ba? Or do we throw na? Yeah, let's throw it into our casters. Let us know what's gonna happen here. In this next one, will it be a 2-0 or will Blue Fire get some of that fire back? Go ahead, casters.
Well, it will be a big mystery kung ano mangyayari talaga dito sa ating game number 2. Tuwa lang ako doon sinabi niyang parang na-passing na lang yung target. Karamihan actually record na talagang nasa bingit na ng midterms. Yan talagang hinahabol. Passing yung tres.
And there's no shame in that.
No shame. Yeah, yes. There's no shame. Actually, glorious yun.
Oo naman.
Nakapasa ka?
Nakakatawa kasi pag alam mo yung mga scholar mo kaklase na nalulungkot kapag dos yung grade nila, tapos ikaw naka-tres. Sabi mo, tara, kain tayo. Pupunta tayo sa... Meron kaming end of term na favorite na burger place. Hindi siya mamahalin talaga.
Hindi na nadekwan.
Hindi na nadekwan. Doon ka nakakain. Tapos parang, alam mo yung magsasama-sama kayo magkamarkata. Uy, pre, naka-tres ako. Tara kain. Ganun lang kasaya. There's no shame in that. There's no shame in that.
Some of the worms on the, some of the, alam mo, hindi ko na i-discuss kung sino ang nasa top ng klase or nasa bottom ng klase.
Being related ngayon sa pwedeng gawin ng Blue Fire
Bilang pro team, yeah.
Bilang pro team sa Mpl-Ph. MPL Season 6, take what you can get. Sabihin na natin midterm, you fail. Meron pa bang chance, mathematically speaking, na pumasok kayo sa playoffs? I think the answer is yes pa rin naman. Meron din pwede. So, ngayon, take this, if ever nga naman, ma-2-0 sila dito ng Mpl-Ph. Take it as a way na sila ngayon at kung ano pa yung improve. There's a ton of improvements out there. At siguro, bakit hindi, na game number 2, why don't you strive to win at least that game?
Yeah, my suggestion, again, getting into the harder breakdown ng larong to, I think do not choose lineups that has inherent weakness, that has obvious weakness. There, even though, yes, 1-3-1 yung running meta natin, I think you can still pull off lineups na kahit na-deny ng buff yung core
Exactly.
nyo, you can still stall out the game. That's very possible.
Exactly. So, ang pinakamagandang way dyan, kung gusto nilang ipilit ang thing, for example, bakit hindi na lang, instead of banning yung mga heroes na sobrang weird, magban na lang ng mga heroes na magiging problema yung pag-invade. For example, Hilda. Mainly Hilda.
Yes. Hindi ganun kadali yung pag-invade. Ganun.
Exactly. If they want yung Ling, na mukhang comfort naman nila, hindi natin pwedeng i-doubt yun. Mali natin, yun talaga yung practice nila.
Well,
ban nyo muna yung Hilda before that. ganong klaseng steps. We're not saying na that exactly yung kailangan gawin, but those kinds of steps.
Kailangan
para
change.
Preventing. Definitely.
Kailangan ng change.
And-
Yun yung dapat, yun yung sinasabi namin, no, the general term. Kailangan
Exactly.
baguhin.
And obviously, kaya nila yan eh. This is a team na naglaro na rin para sa MPL Season 5. At nakatikim din naman ng panalo. They also have specific players na kaya naman, na galing from a winning culture. And hopefully, you can bring that out here.
Indeed, of course. And again, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying watching MPL at the comfort of your homes. No? Actually, nasa bandang gabi na rin tayong oras. So, I would be assuming some of the households na naghahanda na ng kanilang mga hapunan, di ba? Ng kanilang mga pagkain. And maganda yan kasi meron pa tayong laban na nakalatag din para dito sa ating ikalawang araw ng ating week 4. And we even have one episode slated for tomorrow to formally conclude the first half of our MPL regular season. I'm actually very excited kasi yung napagdaanan natin, ulitin mo lang yon, playoffs na naman ulit. We have a new and running champion. We'll be looking through the major
Scary kasi sa fact na ang Mpl-Ph ang nagba ng Hilda. Mga nagpe-prepare para sa
Digi, Maturk.
Matic. Pero hindi natin alam Mpl-Ph, I like that they are banning yung mga heroes na dapat pwede siya sa tank role. Ito kasi yung naging problema para sa Blue Fire. Sabihin na natin meron silang veteran player na nag-champion at nag-runner-up na si Fuzakin. Pero kung iisipin, limited yung hero pool niya. Bakit? Kasi yung mga heroes na ginagamit niya sa previous season, hindi nagagamit ngayon, particularly yung Rock. Tapos, ililimit mo pa siya dahil banning out the legitimate tanks we have, like Hilda and Kufra. And all of a sudden, ano na yung ibibigay nating hero dito kay Fuzakin? And ang hirap din sagutin nun. But Blue Fire now, banning out yung mga meta heroes natin, Uranus as well as Yuzong.
Yep, and we still have the Farsa to be available. Hindi pa nababan yung Selena rin natin. That means that the Khalid would be open, that the Thams would be open. We'd have the headline on the show. Yeah, alam niyo naman na yan, guys. Para dito sa
kailangan pa bang
running drop,
i-memorize yan?
sa running drop natin, especially for accounting for the first pick, kailangan mo lang mag-isip ng around 10 hero.
No.
Tapos out of that 10 heroes, 4 yung sure ban.
Exactly.
Diba?
Exactly.
Kaya you can easily eliminate them. And right now, though, one of the biggest headlines ngayon ng ating episode would be of the Ruby. Receiving some emphasis from the teams. Kanina may pick. And on this game, for the second series, may ban tayong nakita doon sa Ruby natin. At mukhang nagiging household na rin na ban and pick ang isang Alex.
Yeah. So, I guess ito yung isa sa mga reasons kung bakit nag-evolve yung meta. Medyo general na lesson tayo ngayon, mga kaibigan. Ang meta ay nag-evolve kapag may mga magandang hero, tapos ika-counter yung hero na yon. Kaya meron ka ng secondary picks. Tapos yung counter sa hero na yon, ika-counter muli. Kaya nag-develop yung meta. That's why Alice is there. Kaya din naman nagkakaroon ng Ruby bigla sa ating lineup.
Yes. It's actually reacting talaga.
Hindi ba?
And dependent kung sino yung makaka-withstand. Meron din naman na kung sino yung mga picks, ano yung mga picks that can withstand the counters that are designed for them. For example, etong Farsa that gets high priority. May Selena ka, di ba, on the support position. And there are also some outliers, I would dare say, which is etong Yuzong naman, na kakaiba pa rin yung interaction ng kanyang props, no? Na grabe yung balik ng buhay talaga. Pero eto na, we have our draft going on. So, hindi Thams yung prioritize dito ng Blue Fire. Rather, the Thams would be taken in by Aura kasama ang Lancelot na maaga din para kay JP dito after the first priority on that Khalid. So, Blue Fire can already show their main core. Honestly, for Joe, will this be a Ling again? Or will we have a different approach ngayon para sa Blue Fire?
Knowing na may Lancelot na dyan, I think yung Yi Sun-Shin ay isa sa mga dapat i-consider ngayon ng Blue Fire. Although hindi ko kasi sure kung gaano sila ka-confident doon. Instead,
They went
go for the Ling.
for the Ling. Mas
Yung
mahaba yung range ng Blue Fire. They have a Farsa right now.
Yeah. So at least meron silang cover fire, di ba? With the Ling.
Oo.
And yung mga sinabi natin kanina na mga problema sa isang purple buff dependent lineup like Ling ay naban naman ng Mpl-Ph, particularly this Hilda. So Blue Fire are feeling okay, siguro pwede nating i-shoot this time. Meron tayong Farsa, fast wave clear para makatulong. Meron din tayong vision coming lang from the Farsa. Pwede na sigurong mailusot itong Ling. Tapos, paano man na yung mga heroes na naging problema sa kanina? Particularly itong Chango and Mpl-Ph. Tingnan natin kung ano yung
Tsaka
ibang
pag
hero dito.
pumili sila ng parang kakaibang core dito. For example, magkaroon tayo ng Harriet situation na naman or even Roger, honestly.
Yeah.
Mas dahan-dahan tayo napapalapit. Mas dahan-dahan tayo napapalapit doon sa Digi Peak. Diba? So, at least yung Link pwedeng tumalon. Pwedeng lumayo mula doon sa Digi and really beat the Digi in terms of mobility. But Blue Fire here, they're really eyeing now on to Greed. Ang problema, ang daming options para kay Greed. Blue Fire ba? Will they be banning another one which is of a Kagura? Para dito kay Greed, or will we be seeing a new one from Greed? Whereas Aura naman, they're just investing on side lanes. No?
Yeah.
By banning that Palmon, maybe they could even ban the Gatot Gacha, honestly.
Yeah, just limit, di ba? Targeted man sa pagdating ng second phase.
Oo.
So para sa Blue Fire, yung Greed Heroes, katulad sila yung mga Kagura, I think it makes a lot of sense. Na iban ngayon, and the Mpl-Ph naman is baban nila yung mga side lanes. Blue Fire, pwede rin nilang i-consider yung Lunox. I have a feeling na baka i-pick siya ngayon ng Mpl-Ph kasi naalala mo yung ginawa ni Few kahapon.
Yeah, yes. Oo.
Aggressiveness.
Pwede, no?
Hindi man siya yung tipong pang-haras ka ba, pang-agaw, I mean, ng purple buff. Ang galing naman niya mangharas bago ka makarating sa purple buff.
Yeah, napaka-dangerous pa rin eh. And, guys, utility supports, they kind of like, ano talaga eh, parang A-team eh, or suicide team din eh, na talaga kahit mamatay, as long as the epic is there, it is very rewarding. Pero ang tinignan na dito ng Blue Fire would be of Valier. That kind of signals their side lane. Maraming side laners ang medyo nakaka-counter ng Valier dito.
Oh, so maybe they're looking for something very tanky naman din para kay Fuzaken. Maybe something like Atlas, di ba? Baka bigla tayo makakita ng Atlas dito. Or baka kung gawin na nilang hard tank yung ating Cho para kay Fuzaken. So back siya. Ang binanang
Kaya
Mpl-Ph.
nag-Atlas.
Men,
Kaya nag-Atlas na naman. Kaya nag-Atlas, baka madigi na naman tayo. Kahit sabihin nating Link to medyo...
oh no. Pwedeng magdigi.
Pero maganda yun pag YSS eh, yung ano eh. Pero tingnan natin, baka naman...
Pwedeng magdigi.
May ano eh, no? Pwede mag-trigger ka na.
Oh,
Kung
no.
depende kung Atlas. Kung hindi naman Atlas, baka iba yung maging kwento dito.
Yeah.
Anytime talaga yung aura kasi, just when you think they won't use it anymore, di ba?
Yeah. X-Borg, ang ganda for Blue Fire. Or maybe Johead. Pero mas ano ako dito sa X-Borg. Ano? Parang alam mo yun, tayo yung natatakot. There it is, the X-Borg.
Alright, they went for the X-Borg. And, I think ina-anticipate din talaga din yung idea na kapag pinakita yung tank agad dito. Mahirap para sa Blue Fire. So, hindi naman na-availin ko.
Lunox or Kagura.
I would see a Lunox or Kagura. I would see the Kagura more, no? Para dito sa running game
Tapos, not gonna be surprised if something like Popol din ang pinili dito ng Mpl-Ph.
Binan yung back siya, eh, no? Or kahit si Raflesia na
Okay.
mag-Atlas and
Okay.
I'd rather
So,
inalis
Kagura
nila yung Puzaken hero.
Oo. Limit talaga.
Yeah.
So, Kagura. Kagura para sa Mpl-Ph.
Atlas na yata, no? Or-
Atlas.
PNK?
Well, I
Tank
think
support or-
I think yung Atlas sobrang perfect dito. Or baka
Side lane show, no? Ay, baka mag-support ng show din. Still a flex pa. Yun yung huling flex dito ng Blue Fire. Johet kaya?
Johead ay maganda. Honestly, it's a good tempo play. Looking for, hindi rin ako magulat kung biglang gatot catcha side lane para sa
Para
Blue Fire.
para pag ini-invade kayo, tapos samahan pa ng
Yeah.
ng engage ng Parsa. Ang ganda isip ng Parsa tsaka Johet.
Oo naman, Johead makes a lot of sense na para sa Blue Fire. Gatot, katulad ng sinabi.
Okay, kanina.
So, i-chow nila dito si Fuzaken and getting the gatot catcha. Kasi, bakit nga naman nasabi ko kanina na gatot catcha ay maganda? It's just good
Lalo na yung
anti-Lancelot. That's out of melee para sa Mpl-Ph. Ang disruptive din yun kapag nagkaroon team fights. And Fuzaki Cho, this is back in the day. Perhaps IPL Season 3, na nakita natin na nakakataon. Di nga Season 3 ate, Season 2. Or even sa early parts of the MPL. And we are seeing him as one of those bully tanks kasi when hindi na ganun ka-hard tank ang Sancho, pero if you play it properly, it looks like it is.
Yeah.
And very disruptive. Ang gusto ko din sa ginawang decision dito ng Blue Fire to go for Gatot Kacha is at least meron silang mga lanes na hirap i-push ang early game composition ng Mpl-Ph. So, all things considered, I think this is a smart take mula sa side ng
Ganun
Blue
din
Fire.
yung game 1.
That is true.
May smart take din naman yung side ng Blue Fire doon.
Oo.
But here we go. We got game number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Again, just want to update the running score dito that it is gonna be of Aura that has the lead
Oh,
para
the
dito
flick.
sa running series
Kita
natin.
mo yun?
Flicker kaagad na burn. Tingnan natin. Init kaagad ni Pujakin. Away kaagad. Yung gusto ni Pujakin dito. Wala pa naman. Wala pa naman first blood.
Walang intro.
Walang intro. Let's go! Nating tulos nga di ba?
Yep. And yan lang nakakatakot sa isang wild beast. Alam natin na walang kinakatakutan. But then again, weird decision coming out from Blue Fire. Wala silang Lito Wanderer.
Yep.
Now,
And they're dueling up dito sa may mismong purple buff. Nakabigit si Raflesha doon along with JP. And as the invasion complete na naman ni JP. May first blood pa. Nakuha ni Kiluwash doon si Kribzu.
may kasama pang buff.
May kasama.
Para kay JP.
Pagkataktak sumiko pa no?
Okay, so scratch what we said, more Blue Fire, sinabi natin kanina, na hindi pwede na merong
Second
weakness talaga yung lineup nyo. Nakitang-kita. And sobrang kita na Mpl-Ph dito. Ling na naman.
Yeah.
Purple buff yan.
Yeah,
At before the purple buff, may Lito Wonder. Dalawa nakuha ng Mpl-Ph.
Oo.
Nakuha nila yung purple buff, tapos nakuha pa nila yung kill.
Oh, ba't ka galit?
Ano pa? Men!
Kaya galit
Okay na.
Kung nanadekota ka ng burger, pwede ka namang librehin Mura lang naman yung burger sa Red Dot.
Para sa isang estudyante, mahal yun.
Nagkakalit,
At sa
no?
estado ng Blue Fire ngayon,
Oo.
lahat ng nakawin sa kanila ay malaking bagay.
Malaking bagay, totoo yan. Shoutouts po sa lahat ng mga, biggest shoutouts to all of the students who, make ends meet.
Yes,
Totally, lalo
that's
na sa
right.
mga estudyante who make ends meet.
Oo. Lalo ngayon, no? Sa
Lalo,
panahon ngayon.
Sa pandemic.
Grabe.
Lalo na yung mga nag-online class, tapos walang
Oo.
equipments, di ba?
Oo.
Alright, we got here, yung lamang din doon, si Kribzu after dropping onto Greed. Pero kasi, ang nangyari dito yung mapa na naman numinipis and
JP.
JP, parang magbibilang yata tayo ng kill counts ngayon kay JP.
Oo.
Online na online, masyadong maaga.
Malafruit ninja na to para kay JP.
JP, no? Ibang mobile games na
Oo.
Easy basket, no?
Slicing and dicing na lang ang kanyang gagawin dito.
Yeah, bibisita na lang sa side lanes to. And the thing here is just because of this lead is too early. 2K at the 2-minute 50 seconds mark. Diba? Turtle play, tapos kuha ng push, diba? Kung sino lumapit, papatulan. Grabe si Greed. Went for the inyang overturn second cast onto Puzakin. Puzakin dodges around, went for the flicker in. Hindi naman siya mapupull back. Pero I think nasa second